Hello, hello, and welcome to another episode of the Global
Global
Oh, digital
digital success
Success
and talks.
Talk.
talks.
Thank you, everyone. Welcome back, and happy and blessed Monday to everyone, and or happy and blessed Tuesday if you are already on Tuesday. And today we wanna bring you the following topic.
Okay, today we're talking about Plan B power. Why millions are building extra income streams in 2026.
Yes, so that's what we're going to be talking today. But before we dive into our topic, let us introduce ourselves. So, hi everyone, my name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama, but currently residing in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I also work in the movie industry, and I'm a proud digital business owner and mentor.
Hello, everyone. My name is Elizabeth Adejo, originally from Nigeria, but 4 years ago, I moved to Canada and I've been here with my family of five children and my husband. I used to be a procurement and contract specialist for over 2 decades, both in the United Nations in Africa and in Canada. But 2 years ago, I am back on a digital journey. So now, this is what I do full time. I'm a global business owner. I'm happy to be here.
Hello, everyone. Happy beginning of the week. My name is Isabel. I am originally from Mexico, now residing in North Carolina with my family. I am a digital business owner and a mentor.
Thank you, everyone. So, we also want to remind that every Tuesdays and every Thursdays, we do have our live webinars. So, if you want to learn how you can start your online business and start earning online, here are three ways that you can get in touch with us to learn more about this. So, you can either put in the comments info and then send us a private message, or you can register directly into our website that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch our free webinar. So our free webinars are every Tuesdays and Thursdays at the same time, 5 p.m. PST, 6 p.m. MST, and 8 p.m. EST. So when you register into our website, you will receive an email that will contain two links. So on that link, the first one is to register to the live webinar. So there you can pick either day or both. The second link is a link to the replay of the live webinar. So just in case you cannot attend to the live webinar, that's not a problem. You can always catch the replay and watch it from the comfort of your own home. In addition to that, we also invite you to our private Facebook group where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. Now, you're probably wondering, so what is it that you're going to find out on the webinar? On the webinar, you're going to find out how an online business plan works, and also you get the opportunity to hear from the panelists, which are members of our community, who will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So, if you want to catch the replay from last week before tomorrow's live webinar, here were the hosts and panelists from last week.
So we had Katrina as the host, and Katrina is a former registered nurse, a life insurance advisor, a TV production staff. You see, her hands was full, but she wasn't scared to take in an additional responsibility of running a digital business that is flexible and global. And today, she's one of the enigma in our community. She hosted this webinar, supported by Sanjita, who is a registered nurse, a Kisha, who is now a business owner full time, and then we had Delini, who is a full time academician. Amazing people.
Okay, we also had Anusha, who is a business coach, a buyer's advocate, and an ex accountant. We also had Rebecca, who is a radiographer. And we have Romali, who is a senior finance professional in the public sector. So, if you want to learn more about this amazing opportunity, you can go directly onto the websites you see on the screen. You can send us a direct message or you can comment info for more details.
Yes, thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Isabel. So if you're catching the replay from last week, our replays have subtitles in several languages, and our live webinar has subtitles in 5 languages: the Spanish, French, Tagalog, Vietnamese, and Arabic. So there you go. So now you know if you want to learn how you can start your online business, all you have to do is just register into our website, or you can either put in the comments more info or send us a private message, and we'll be happy to answer any questions that you might have. All right, so let's dive into our topic for today.
Plan B power, the power of having Plan B. Why millions are building extra income streams in year 2026. Stay tuned, have your popcorn ready because it's an exciting topic today.
Yes. So that's our topic for today. So welcome back to another episode of the Global Digital Success Talk, and happy and blessed Monday for those on Monday, happy and blessed Tuesday for those who or on Tuesday, and happy Women's Day, International Women's Day from yesterday. So we were not there yesterday, so we're just wishing you a happy Women's Day for everyone, for all the women around the world. All right, so let's dive into our topic.
Okay, so what if holidays and life in general didn't have to come with financial stress? Today, we're talking about why millions of people are building a plan B and creating extra income streams.
Yes. So, across Canada and the United States and the UK and around the world, more people are rethinking how they earn. Rising costs, economic uncertainty, and the desire for flexibility have pushed many individuals to explore additional income streams. According to recent financial surveys shows that over half of adults are now exploring of building a second source of income, to be able to create more stability and breathing room in their lives. And today, we're talking about why having a plan B is becoming one of the smartest financial strategies in 2026. And well, we're seeing it right now, with the prices of the gas that have increased, it's making more difficult, for people to be able to afford, the food and those things, with those increases in the price, because we also see it in not only on the gas, but also on the food. All right. So what are today's point?
So today's point, we have just two amazing points for you guys. Plan B creates security and peace of mind, and that couldn't be more than true. Digital opportunities make extra income more accessible. So these 2 points, we are going to do justice to them this afternoon.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to be talking today. So let's dive into the first point.
Yeah, so Plan B creates security and peace of mind. For many years, me working in the corporate world for over 20 years, I believe that having one stable job was enough. Like many people, I worked hard, I showed up every day and did everything I was supposed to do. But deep down, there was always a small worry in the back of my mind. What if something changes? What if expenses increase? And what if the unexpected happens? And right at that time when I was working in corporate and I was going through all this, it did happen. Something did happen. The pandemic came and everything shut down. Many families lost their jobs and many were left with no income coming in because they didn't have any other source to get their money from. And right now we're living in something else. Everything is increasing. All the expenses have gone up. And you want to have that plan B in place. In today's economy, relying on a single source of income can feel uncertain. Even people who are responsible, hardworking, and dedicated still experience financial pressure when everything depends on just one paycheck. And that's why a plan B can bring completely different level of peace of mind. So, a second income stream doesn't mean you are abandoning or you're already doing this, Um, it simply means you are creating another layer of security. And it creates some breathing room, especially for us parents when you have a large family, when you have kids, and there's expenses that you have to do weekly, and those you cannot say, okay, I'm gonna put it on hold for a month. You have to keep going with those expenses. And when you have that second stream, You have that breathing room when unexpected expenses appear. And it gives you options instead of pressure. And it allows you to think about the future with more confidence instead of constant worry. I come from a large family. There was my parents had 7 kids, and I remember those days when my parents were the only two working in the family. They had 7 children they had to feed, and my parents worked all day. They left early in the morning before we even were up, and they came back late at night. And we were always trying to do the best that we could to help out in the house with the chores and everything. But they always looked so exhausted, so tired from working so many hours. And even then, we didn't have enough. We just had enough to get by, but we never had enough saved or anything like to do anything else other than just paying bills. So financial studies show that households with multiple income streams often report lower financial stress and greater long-term stability. Not because they work harder than anyone else, but because they have diversified how money flows in their lives. So in my own journey, the idea of building something additional wasn't replacing everything overnight. It was about creating possibility. And possibility, to grow, to support my family in new ways, and to feel more secure about the future. Sometimes the most powerful step is not making a drastic change, is simply creating another option for yourself and having that peace of mind and that worry free for you and for your family. Because when you have options, you have freedom and you have peace of mind. Thank you.
Amazing.
Thank you, Isabel. So yeah, so Isabel just talked about a plan B creates security and peace of mind. So um, we no longer can rely on only one income stream because you never know what could happen. I mean, Isabel just shared, the example of during the pandemic. So having a plan B creates that security and that peace of mind because it could be a job, it could be, an environmental disaster. So if you don't have a plan B, then you're stuck, right? But by having a plan B, you have something to fall back on and be able to sustain yourself until you're able to go back, in your feet. All right. So now let's move on to point number two.
And our second point today is digital opportunities make extra income more accessible. One reason millions are exploring extra income streams today is because the digital world has opened a new possibilities. Flexible work that can be done from anywhere, opportunities that can grow alongside your current job. And this is true. When I first started this business, I was having a paid employment that was very stressful. I was a procurement and contract specialist in Saskatchewan government. But I was able to fit this digital business into that busy life in 2025. And over time, only 12 months, I was able to quit my job. So you can see. So opportunities that can grow alongside your current job, that is valid from my life story. Tools and systems that make starting easier than ever. And that is also true. I was into procurement. I didn't have experience in digital business, but today I am coaching and mentoring others to succeed like myself. The global digital economy continues to expand rapidly, creating opportunities for people to build income streams without needing traditional business infrastructure. The key is starting small, learning along the way, and staying consistent. One of the biggest shifts happening in our world today is that making extra income has become more accessible than before. Now, years ago, if someone wants to earn additional income, the options were limited. Trust me, it was limited. It's either they take a second job or a triple job, or they work long hours or sacrifice time with their family. Many people felt trapped because their schedule and location control their opportunities in the past. But today, the digital world has changed that reality completely. Aren't we lucky in this age? that things are shifting quickly in our favor. So we have access because of internet. Just with the internet, people now have the opportunity to build income streams from anywhere, from their homes, from their phones, and sometimes even while they travel. And it's true. In 2 days, I'm flying to Japan. I will close contract. Trust me on this. Close contracts from the airport, from the lounges, in the air, in my hotel. I am not limited to the four walls of my home. And that is the flexibility we all love. Digital platforms have opened doors that were previously closed to many people. Professionals, immigrant, parents, students, anyone willing to learn and take action can participate in the digital economy. What excites me the most is that you don't have to be a tech expert to start. Many of these opportunities provide systems, mentorship, and for our own, not just other ones. This is the one we recommend. I've been here 2 years. So are my colleagues here. Some of them have done before me, before I came 2 years ago. I can tell you for sure that you don't need to be tech expert. Because the mentorship, the systems, and the community that guide you step by step is here waiting to embrace you and embrace your journey. And this is why so many people today are exploring online businesses. Today, you have it free from us, not necessarily to quit your job immediately. Like myself, I didn't quit, but to create financial breathing room. You can breathe, you can stay secure, like Isabel said earlier, flexible and options for the future. Our business give you option. You won't be intimidated in the office. You won't be scared. Security, a sense of security in the truest sense, not the false sense of stability and security in 9 to 5. Because the truth is, when you have options, you have power. When you have options, you have power. I'm repeating that. When you have options, you have power. Digital opportunities are not just about making money. I can go and tell you, it's creating flexibility, expanding possibilities, giving people the chance to design life differently, and much more. A community that will support your journey. There, I will stop here for my colleague Sandy.
Thank you, Sister Elizabeth. Um, okay, so Elizabeth just talked about digital opportunities make extra income more accessible. So it make it easier, for people to be able to start making that extra income because it adjusts to your schedule, so you can fit it any time pocket uh, of your day, right? And you can do it from anywhere, so you have the portability of the business, and also, um, you can do it, alongside your current job, so you don't have to leave your job, so you can start it that way, and eventually, well, it will replace your job. Also, it provided tools and systems that will make it easier for you. And one of the things that we love from the online business is the automated system, so you don't have to be there 24/7, but the business is working for you 24/7. So that's
Absolutely.
the beauty. So it makes it easier for everyone to make that extra side of income if they're willing to learn and apply. All right. So now let's see what is our key takeaway for this topic.
Yes, building a plan B isn't about fear, it's about preparation, flexibility, and creating a future with more possibilities.
Absolutely.
Yes. So we do have some comments here from Elizabeth. She said, money has moved online. Income are no longer found on wells, but online. So jump in. We also have
Those are
from
me.
Isabel, a second income stream doesn't just increase income, it increases security, flexibility, and peace of mind for the future. And
For sure.
Elizabeth say, absolutely. It's a second income stream doesn't just increase income, it increases security, flexibility, and peace of mind for the future.
Thank
Uh,
you.
and also, digital opportunities are not just about making money, they're about creating flexibility, expanding possibilities, and giving people the chance to design life differently and in the world we live. So, um,
Thank you.
yeah. So, yeah. So, um, we do have years ago, if someone wanted to earn additional income, the options were very limited. You either had to take a second job, work longer hours, or sacrifice time with your family. So many people felt trapped because their schedule and location control their opportunities, and that is true. Um, we're so blessed that we are in the digital era because, like our parents didn't have this opportunity, but now we're living in this digital
Very
era
true.
where everyone
Absolutely.
has the opportunity to take advantage of this and start building, that financial stability and be fully present for their loved ones. So saying that, we hope so that you learn something about the power of having a plan B, and why millions of people are now building that extra in- income stream in 2026. So if you want to learn more about this online business opportunity, here are three ways that you can get in touch with us. You can either put in the comments more info, or you can send us a private message, and we'll be happy to answer any questions that you might have. Or you can register directly into our websites that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that information to watch our free webinars. So we do have free webinars every Tuesdays and Thursdays at the same time, 5 p.m. PST, 6 p.m. MST, and 8 p.m. EST. So when you register into our website, you will receive an email that will contain two links. The first one is to register to the live webinar. So that one will take you to a page so you can pick either day or both. Second link is a link to the replay of the live webinar. So just in case you cannot attend to our live webinar, that's not a problem. You can always catch the replay and watch it from the comfort of your own home. In addition to that, we also invite you to our private Facebook group where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. Now, you're probably wondering, so what is it that you're going to find out on the webinar? On the webinar, you're going to find out how our online business plan works, and also you get the opportunity to hear from the panelists, which are members of our community, who will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business transformed their lives. So let's find out what is our topic for next Monday.
For next Monday, we're going to be talking about the global advantage, building a digital business across time zones. So our business is global. If you want to know how you can sit in the comfort of your home and command income digitally online, anywhere in the world, no limitations, no boundaries, stay tuned till Monday next week.
Yes. So don't miss it. And until then, stay curious, stay proactive, and keep exploring ways to create more stability and freedom for your future. So, saying that, we want to say thank you to everyone that has watched the live with us today. For those catching the replay, thank you so much. And to our followers, thank you so much for being part of our journey, for believing in us, and for engaging with our content. So, we want to wish everyone a happy and blessed Monday for those who are on Monday, and a happy and blessed Tuesday for those who are on Tuesday, and a happy and blessed week ahead for everyone. So, thank you again for being here with us today. And until the next episode of the
Global
Global
digital
digital success
Success
talks.
talks.
Thank you,
Abiento.
everyone. God bless you all. Thank you for watching.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.